On Saturday, 60 teams packed the practice gym at the Comcast Center. For one day, the main attraction was not one of the Terps' athletic teams, but rather the KMF Classic. In its 7th year, the 3-on-3 basketball tournament pays tribute to Kennedy Michael Fitzgerald. Stephen Forgrash was the event's organizer this year, and while he and his current brothers may have never met Kennedy, he said that did not stop them from working hard in organizing the event.
We just hear from the alumni how amazing a kid he was, and so every year it seems like you think people were working not as hard because they don't know the kid. It seems like they've been working harder.
He said he expects the event to raise upwards of $6,000, the most in the event's history. Scott Zlotnick, Terps Weekly Edition. Soy, vegetables, vitamins, and rice. While the contents of the bags may sound interesting, it contains vital nutrients to help hungry families in the D.C. area. Terps Against Hunger hosted a packaging event Monday in the Riggs Alumni Center with the goal of creating 100,000 bags of food. Jonathan Fix is a member of Phi Delta Theta, as well as one of the organizers of the event. He said the participation of Greek Life was important to its success.
It's been incredible for Greek Life to come out. They've shown their support. They came out in a lot of numbers, and we've been more productive than I've ever seen an event be.
Fix said they initially thought students would make 20,000 meals per hour, but the estimated 2,000 students who participated doubled that number. He said he hopes to make the event campus-wide next year with a goal of making 250,000 meals. Scott Zlotnick, Terps Weekly Edition.
Effective immediately, I am banning Mr. Sterling for life from any association with the Clippers organization or the NBA.
His words sent shockwaves through the NBA. Adam Silver, in his first major decision since becoming commissioner in February, banned Clippers owner Donald Sterling for life. In addition, he was fined $2.5 million, and Silver urged the NBA's Board of Governors to revoke ownership from Sterling, which requires a 3/4 majority. The announcement comes days after Sterling was heard making derogatory remarks towards African Americans. The audio, which is obtained by TMZ, features Sterling and his girlfriend having a conversation over an Instagram photo she posted with Magic Johnson at a Clippers game. He asked why she had to bring African Americans to his games. He goes on to say,
I support them and give them food and clothes and cars and houses. Who gives it to them? Does someone else give it to them?
Following the announcement, both players and owners, including LeBron James and Sacramento Kings owner Vivek Ranadive, voiced their support in favor of Silver's decision and his stand on racism.
We need to get him out of there. Whoever's associated with him, he doesn't belong in our league, and the next step is for the owners to vote.
I was so very proud of our commissioner. He was quick, he was decisive, he was definitive. This is a defining moment, not just for NBA and for sports, but for this country.
Both interviews courtesy of ESPN. Fans also expressed their approval of Silver's decision.
Under these circumstances, you have to do what you can and really put your foot down. He absolutely doesn't deserve to be a part of the league, and I'm glad that he's all for everything to make sure it doesn't happen.
I think the league is completely justified in forcing him to sell the team. They can't send the message that they tolerate racism. They have to act in their best interest.
This was not Sterling's first incident involving racism. He has been sued twice for housing discrimination, with one lawsuit ending with the largest payout to the Justice Department in history. He was also sued for age discrimination by former Clippers general manager Elgin Baylor, who accused Sterling of saying, "Personally, I would like to have a white Southern coach coaching poor black players." The case was later dismissed. The question now remains whether Sterling, the longest tenured owner in the NBA, will go to court to try and keep his franchise. Scott Zlotnick, Terps Weekly Edition.